introduction here. I'm going to ask our President Srinivas to honor him with what we call a shawl and a bouquet. Dr. can you also come and please give him a shawl? As Dr. Gatra is making his way, as I said, Congressman PaulTonko is a good friend of the Indian community here, and is a good friend of this temple and its community, and all of us. And there's a relation with him that he may not remember, but I remember, between him and me, which is we both worked at the same agency, the Public Service Commission. He left long back for greener pastures, where I stayed back for 31 years and just retired last month. He's also an engineer turned congressman now. And the second relationship, he used to head up the Energy Committee of the Assembly, and we did a lot of great things for New York. And I had the privilege of appearing before him and testifying as a staff member at the commission. So he asked some tough questions, but good questions. I appreciate that. I still remember that. So without further ado, let me ask Mr. Gatra to honor him with a shawl. And Srinivas is also going to present the flag to Congressman PaulTonko. Let me read it for the benefit of the audience who can't see this. This is presented by Albany Andhra Association to Mr. PaulTonko in appreciation of outstanding leadership and dedicated service to our community in the Capital District of New York. Best wishes from the Albany Andhra Association. I'd like him to say a few words, and then we'll do it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Doctor. Good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to join with you. Let me wish all of us a powerful and wonderful 2017 as we enter into a new calendar year. And thank you all for the recognition here this evening. Certainly the Albany Andhra Association is a reflection of people who care soulfully about their roots. Our Indian American community that has called the Capital District of New York home is a powerful statement of a growing mosaic. And you provide a tremendous value added to that mosaic with your splendid bit of culture and tradition, and your professionalism and your volunteerism in the community. And you're a powerful sector of our economy and of our community. But I think what is so important to recognize is that you care deeply about those who share the motherland of India. And so as you relate to Andhra Pradesh, it is important to recognize the work you're doing, to understand that your values speak primarily, profoundly, to engaging with those who claim Andhra Pradesh as home, and making certain that all children have an opportunity to quality education, that technology is made available to all in that given region of India, that public safety and public health, that issues that deal with medical assistance. My friend Dr. Rao reminds me all the time of the need to engage with our children and families to make certain that they have a great shot at life. Bernard, thank you so much for the work that you do also. And so I thank you for having that soulfulness, that connection to the motherland, your understanding that as you grow up in this society, as you climb those ladders of opportunity and you taste success, the sign of greatness is the people who never forget what the roots of their culture happen to be. And I think it's the most powerful statement made by the Albany Andhra Association, that you have not forgotten from whence you came, and that you want everyone to enjoy the the empowerment that comes with education and public health that's addressed, and certainly technology that's introduced, and medical assistance for children and women and men are made possible because of your selfless efforts, your generosity, your heartfelt intentions, your passion to make a difference for Andhra Pradesh. So thank you for the recognition this evening, but I have to thank you as an organization, to Shiva and to Vantrip, for their leadership, our outgoing and incoming presidents, all of the members here at this wonderful cultural center. Thank you for allowing me to engage with your life, with your customs, with your traditions, with your faith in a powerful format. And thank you this evening for extending your hand of congratulations for a victory that came my way in November. But that victory, I know full well in the most humble sense, is coming from all of you participating. And so I thank you for your support, for your encouragement, for your information that you constantly share in very generous format. And you know, we're in this battle, in this journey together. I hope as we go forward this year, we'll create and cultivate a situation where we see private sector job growth encouraged by the conditions that government can help create, that we address issues like the heroin epidemic and all of the drug culture that's impacting our children and families, and that we address clean drinking water. I'm touched by the fact that you're addressing this issue in Andhra Pradesh, but we have old infrastructure in this country that we also need to improve. We have lead contamination that has impacted children. We need to have a fund for that. I've developed legislation that will address that. So I'm hopeful that as we go forward with the 115th session of Congress, this will mark at the end of this session, will mark 230 years of Congress in existence with the 115th session. And I'm hoping that we can invest in infrastructure, invest in education, and that we don't destroy, repeal the Affordable Care Act, but rather make it stronger and make certain that we have connection out there to our families and affordability, so that the trained minds and professions, many of whom are here in this community as Indian Americans, can have their opportunities to serve the general public through accessibility and affordability of health care. Let's not repeal, let's make stronger. And it can really disrupt the marketplace if we repeal with no replacement. So tonight I can't think of a better group by which to be recognized and honored. The Indian American community has that vibrancy, that sense of warmth, that sense of richness of culture, and the contribution that you all make, the technical and medical and volunteer and professional contributions, where we are a stronger fabric of a capital district because of the ever-growing presence of Indian culture and traditions through Indian Americans here that have claimed the capital region of New York as home. So thank you again for the good work you're doing. Thank you to the association. In a short live already, you've made a powerful statement. Thank you, everybody. God bless. Stay strong. Let's continue to share our culture.
First, let me thank the Congressman for his kind remarks and for his wishes for this organization to succeed. We appreciate it, and we'll continue to count on his support for our future endeavors in the coming years. And after this picture, we'll move on with the program. Thank you. In a minute. I also invite Dr. Govindrao, who is the incoming president of the Hindu Temple Society for 2017, and a longtime friend of Congressman Tonko, and also the brother, a longtime supporter of this community, the pillar. Okay, thank the Congressman once again. Sir, appreciate you coming here. Thank you. And now that Dr. Govindra is here anyway, so let me just ask him to say a few words. మీరు తెలుగులో మాట్లాడిన పర్వాలేదు, ఇంగ్లీష్లో మాట్లాడిన మీ ఇష్టం.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for inviting us here too. As a chairman of the Hindu Temple Society, and also as a close friend of PaulTonko, congressman. Actually we're neighbors. Paul is from Amsterdam, and I'll tell you one thing, personal experience. Having come from India, I still my practice in Amsterdam, and fortunately I was very busy in the practice. But somehow some other doctors will be jealous and try to complain about you. And so it happened to me too. And even the state Medicaid department and also the Blue Shield insurance company, they started this investigation, I guess, just to pull my leg. And for almost 8 months, they were coming and checking the charts, etc., etc. And then I couldn't take anymore. So I went to Paul. Paul, you have to help me out. And Paul was very kind enough. He called the chief of the insurance agency of the state, and he told him that I'm a friend of mine, please listen to his story. When I went there, after I presented my case, I was surprised to hear from this insurance chief, Dr. Rao, you are being treated like what Hitler treated the Jewish people. I was so happy to hear that, because we try to do the best we can, but some other people may misjudge you and try to punish you. But Paul was really instrumental for me to, overcome this hurdle in my practice. And ever since, of course, I'm busy as ever, I guess. But Paul, I want to thank you for that. Another thing I want to say with Paul mentioned about the drug prevention. Now, in my practice of 45 years, I have seen children with a drug addiction. And drug addiction does not discriminate color, race, age, economic status, or education. And these drugs are so addictive, especially the teenagers between 12 and 18 years of age. With the peer pressure, first of all, they're vulnerable, and number two, they're plentiful available. With the peer pressure, once they try once or twice, they get addicted. And this is the only disease where children hide the symptoms until it's too late. So I proposed a bill, and I think Congressman PaulTonko was very much, helpful to me. In the state, Senator Chashik, she wrote a bill for me, but unfortunately she lost elections, so the bill is just pending like that. I'm still working on it. What the bill says is that any child between 12 and 18 years of age, from middle school to high school, as a routine part of the physical exam, should have a drug screening test too, strictly from health point of view, with no punitive measures, no criminal implications. And these tests should be paid by insurance companies, like they pay for immunizations, lead tests, something like that. And once the child leaves the high school, these records should be destroyed. The reason for this bill is just to prevent children from drug addictions, we deter them, and also even if they get involved, there's somebody, parents, somebody gets involved and help the children before they develop the disease. So I think I'm going to pursue this further too, and make sure that it works all right. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Thank you, Govindra, for your comments. ఇందాక అభిప్రాయం కలిగించినందుకు క్షమించాలి. తెలుగులో మీరు నేహ, అదితి, శ్రీమాన్ పైకి వచ్చి మీకోసం చాలామంది ఇక్కడ ఎదురు చూస్తున్నారు.